What's good with your fam? It's your favorite cousin D here, and we're back with another family gathering, man. Now I know it's been a while since you guys have saw this series, and there's a reason for that. So while editing, I noticed that some of my audio had got choppy and desynced, which kind of threw a wrench in the video, but it didn't throw a wrench in the whole thing. So basically what we're gonna do this episode is there are two portions of this video, and I'll have the timestamps thrown up now. But they got desynced, and the reason is in OBS I updated the audio bit rate for the gameplay and my microphone, but I had them at different bit rates. Yeah, I know. Amateur move. And yeah, basically the audio got desynced whenever I guess I don't know, whenever the rates changed. But it caused some issues there, so kind of ruined some of the video. So what I'm gonna do is for those two sections, I'm going to basically do a voiceover, just talking through them. Because actually, the first one is actually all of it is pretty important because it's pretty much all of the Elite Four fights except for the champion. The champion fight will have good audio on it, and I apologize for this in advance. So yeah, this is a little bit longer intro than I would like, but I pray you guys still like the video and enjoy, because it was an exciting one, man. That's all I'm gonna say for that. But be sure to please like, comment, and subscribe. We are on our way to 270 subscribers, man. Currently, I'm recording this. We're at 268, so we're two people away, man. If you haven't subscribed, please look down below and hit that subscribe button, man, and get me to a goal. One of my goals, man. But yeah, I love y'all, man. And I pray y'all doing good. Enjoy the video. Alright, y'all. We back, man. And look, we gotta jump right into this one because we got a lot going on. First off, as y'all can see, man, we got some new developments. Everybody is level 58. We did a lot of grinding. This is the final team that we're gonna use for the Elite Four. I went back and I had a capture, which was the fossil, which was Anorith. He has Life Orb on, but I probably won't use Life Orb. I just threw it on. But we have Armado. Now, the reason we using Armado because he's gonna be a big help for us early in the Elite Four. Yeah, has some good stats. We did EV train. All of our Pokemon are EV trained. We have Armado, attack and special defense. We have Pup. Armado is actually named 2020 because of the eyes. Because I'm like, I know this man got 2020 with them eyes. All right, and then we got actually we didn't EV train Pup, which we should probably do now that I think about it. Cause yeah, we probably gonna do that here in a second. We have Finn. Finn is attack and special attack. We have Ushio. Ushio is attack and speed with the choice scarf. Y'all will see why that later. We have Chloe, who is special attack and speed. So we call that Sky Pillar, as y'all know. We have Salamander. Why I didn't name you either. We gonna name you Destro, short for destroy, literally one letter. But Destro is off of My Hero Academia too. There was a character named Destro in that too. But Hey, we gotta add him in. Now look, this is what I had to do. I had to use my buy. So basically, I had to use my buy because I actually remember that settlements that I had Drock. Remember Drock, right? Y'all see that's why Drock is not here. Drock had Moxie, or I wanted this Salamence to have Moxie, but I actually had the wrong nature on that Drock. And it was minus special, it was minus attack because I thought Moxie increased your special attack by 1 stage, but it's attack. So I used my buy to get the correct Salamence, which of course ruled us out from getting anything else, but I think we'll be fine because the Salamence should or Destro should help us out a lot. And as you can see, the IVs are good, and we have attack and speed. Oh, money I did get some more vouchers and sold those, so that's why we have the money there, because I needed it because I have to win this one. I have to win this one here. So I think that's all the updates. We did plan for most of the Elite Four. I have to plan for Drake as well as the champion Wallace. But first things first is we need to get through Victory Road. Now we do need to go ahead and first capture. We do have a capture here. We can go ahead and get. That is a duplicate. So we're gonna get this capture, and whenever we have one that's not a dupe, we'll be right back. Okay, I keep running into duplicates. So what we're gonna do actually is we just gonna run all the way to the end first, and we'll capture some after we get out of here. We are at the level cap, so we can just run all the way through. Wait. Oh my god. We got a Wally fight that I didn't plan for. Alright, we are gonna wing this one. Yeah, because I did not plan for it. I knew there was one more fight, but I just didn't I don't know why I didn't think about it. Either way, let's check Gallade. Gallade is psychic fighting. So it's weak to flying, ghost, and fairy. Flying, ghost, fairy. Flying, ghost, fairy. It is also regular. I could just Thunderbolt. I do have choice specs, so let's do that. Okay, yeah, citrus berry. This ain't going good already. All right, Roserade. This is not going. If I lose any one of these Pokemon right now, bro, we not gonna talk like that. We good. Grass poison. I gotta lock in. Grass poison. With the fire, ice, flying, psychic. Can't switch in Finn. Fire, ice, flying, psychic. Moves I have on you. Let's throw in Glow. Throw in Glow. I don't think that's super effective. Did hurt though. Okay, we have leftovers. I'm definitely faster. One hit kill, please. It did not. Okay. That's 2 down. Hey, main zone. We definitely switch into Finn, but does this Magna Zone have levitate is the question. Magnet pull or sturdy. Okay, so it it won't have levitate at all. Gotcha. But it's electric steel. So I know fighting electric steel, fire, fighting. Oh yeah, it's 4 times weak to ground. Okay, yeah. Finn. What did it say? Oh yeah, natural cure, so she's no longer poison. Good. Quake, sturdy. That's fine. Okay. Yep. All right. Let's actually take this time to heal up because so we could take some attacks here. So just in case, we're gonna heal up, heal Chloe, and we're gonna heal up. Y'all, I'm locked in, bro. I'm locked in. I'm trying to be better, man. I gotta lock in after what happened last episode, man. I'm focused up, bro. For real. And this is the wire. This is coming down to the wire. This is it. No coming back. And also, man, well, as I'm recording this, I'm recording this on March the 16th, but March the 17th, tomorrow is actually supposed to be a severe weather going down. So even though it is gonna be late, I'm praying for everybody out there to be safe. Yeah. All right. Let's switch back to Pup. Okay. Take a waterfall. Why in the world had a water gem? Hold on. Let me check his on a real speed. Manetra's base speed is 105. Oh yeah, I'm way faster. Zumrail is only 50. We should one hit kill. It had a water gem, so. Oh yeah, and we create. Okay. Cool. Okay, Altaria. Let's send in 2020. Earthquake. Okay, perfect. Then we rock slide. And that's, my friends, why we got his his special defense all the way up. And 2020 knows has a battle armor, so you cannot crit him. Battle armor cannot be crit. What is Caddy or Del Caddy, excuse me. Just normal. Okay. Gotcha. Do we switch? Ushio here. Ushio has choice scarf, so it should attack first after this turn. Let's drain punch. All right. We survived, y'all. We survived. Okay, that could have been ugly. Okay. I don't know how many guaranteed trainers we have to fight in order to get out of here. I pray it's not too many, because I'm trying to go. Trying to get a map up of here real quick. Yeah, this should kill choice specs, flamethrower, pup. Okay. Man, look, bro, I've been locked in, twin. All right, let's flash. Okay. So one brought us here. We need to go down here. Use strength. Move this, move this. Okay, yeah, we need to go this way. Oh my, bro, I can't. Is this gonna be my encounter? It has to be my encounter because I can't get. Alright. Well, looks like our encounter is a Hippodon, which ain't even in this. It's not even in this it's not even in this region, so I can't even use it. I just have to get it though, because it's in the way of me getting to the end. Can I run from this? Hold on. Hold on, bro. What are we doing? Okay, never mind. I ain't gotta catch it. Thank God. I need to hurry up for another one spawn right here. Alright, let's get you back. Alright. This is another guarantee. There's an item up here that I need to go grab. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna go grab it. But yeah. Okay. Thunderbolt, choice space dead. But yeah, man, bro. After we lost Houndoom, man, that junk, you know what I'm saying, it hurt your boy a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I might kill with this, probably. So we gotta make sure, man, that we locked in this whole time, bro. We gotta stay locked in, stay focused. Alright, y'all. So we get ready to head into the Elite Four now. We had some plans laid out for this fight, which basically consisted of for Sydney, I wanted to start off the fight with Ushio. Now I made sure to take note of, I was hoping Mariano would come out first, so I took note of his base speed. And we have the choice scarf on Ushio, so that's gonna make him quick, or should I say faster than everyone else here. So Cat Turn ended up coming out first. Now my plan was to use Drain Punch for Cat Turn, so this actually didn't change anything up too much. This is a voiceover, so I'm not sure what I pick. Okay, yeah, we did Drain Punch here, and it had the Focus Sash, so we was definitely gonna take a hit for sure there. So seeing that we have the choice scarf on, we have to go with Drain Punch again, And yeah, so we just got to drain punch every time, unless we need to switch out. So for Absol, the plan here was to use 2020 and use superpower. It looks like here I'm thinking about what to do and looking up some stats for base speed, probably for Absol, which even with Choice Scarf, and even if Absol had max speed, EVs and IVs, and speed boost in nature, I think I'll still be faster in this sense than him, but I have to double check that again. So we go with Drain Punch again, which will give us, of course, our health back, as well as take out another one of his tougher Pokemon. And now we have Shiftry that comes out, who we wanted to use Manectric here and Flamethrower. But y'all know me, I'm probably contemplating on just using Drain Punch again. I mean, he is super effective to fire, so this should one-shot. But it did not because he had the Chopo Berry. So we are going to take an attack here. It looks like it did not kill. It does do half damage though. But we know from our first turn there that we're faster, so we'll just use Drain Punch again to get a little bit more health back. And next comes out Crawdaunt, excuse me. Now Crawdaunt was another one who we wanted to use Manectric for, but we are going to go with Drain Punch again and get another one-shot kill. So we have our last opponent, who is the Pokeball we wanted him to start with in the first place. We get intimidated and lose some attack power. However, this still should one-shot this Mightyena here. And it did not. We did go back up to full health, so, well, with the Rocky Helmet that brought us down. And then we get Fire Fang, but the Fire Fang does not do much damage since we have Thick Fat for Ushio, which, for those of you that don't know, Thick Fat decreases the damage of fire and ice type moves. Pokemon similar that have it is like Mamoswine. Mamoswine is one of the other Pokemon that will have that ability. So we have our first Elite Four member down with Sydney, and next we have Phoebe, or is it Phoebe? I think it's spelled Phoebe, so I'm thinking it's Phoebe. But whatever. So as y'all can see there, our plan is to try to sweep with Salamence, with Choice Band and Crunch. However, as y'all can see, we need to watch out for one of her Bayonets who have Destiny Bond and a Custard Berry. Now, I did a lot of research on this particular combination to make sure there was no secret trigger for Destiny Bond. For example, I know I was faster than any one of the Bayonets, but if I one-shotted the Bayonet and it used Destiny Bond that turn, even if I think even if you kill it If you one shot it, I think if it has the custard berry on, it still triggers Destiny Bond, and you still die, and you end up dying. Um, I have to double check that, and I'll let y'all know in the video here. But yeah, we did not want that to happen. So that's real scary, especially with us wanting to use Salamence for Drake, because of course we know Moxie is crazy. It's a crazy good ability to have. So let's get into this fight and see how it goes. Okay, so we start off the fight with Destro and Dusclops. I did the calculations beforehand, and none of her Pokemon will be faster than my Destro, being that he's EV trained, perfect EVs. I think he even has perfect IV, 31 for speed. So even without Choice Scarf, I should be faster, and yeah, get a one-shot crunch, which of course raises my attack because of Moxie, and pretty much puts me in sweep range for her. Now Sableye is Ghost Dark, so of course Crunch is not going to be super effective to Sableye, but it is normal effective, and without a Focus Sash or some sort of death one-shot prevention, excuse me, then yeah, he would have survived that. So we down 2, we're killed 2 now. We have +2 attack, and we have a Dusknoir that we obviously kill because of the +2 attack crunch, and now we're +3 attack. And now here's where it gets scary, because we don't know which bayonet it is. We have to switch because I wanted to use Protect for to gauge and see which move it would use, so I can know if it's the Destiny Bond one or not. But being that I had the choice band on, I couldn't switch my move, so I had to switch into Pup here. Took a Shadow Claw, which brought me down to half, but that gave us great information because now we know that this was indeed the bayonet with Destiny Bond. So now we're pretty much just talking through, trying to figure out a strategy to counteract it, and just figure out, okay, maybe it's going to use it here, maybe it's going to use it there. We'll try to make sure we don't kill it on that turn, and lose a Pokemon. Because to be honest, any Pokemon we lose here kind of hurts us, and puts us at risk of losing the whole run. So this is a very important part of the fight. Well, the entire Elite Four. So we go with the Volt Switch here, and prayers that it does not use Destiny Bond and that we didn't kill it. So we see here we did not kill it. We throw back in Destro, and it Shadow Claws again. So now here I'm kind of thinking, it's kind of weird that it didn't use Destiny Bond, so let me Protect and just see if it's going to use it. But again, it doesn't. It uses Return instead. So my brain is kind of going 100 miles per hour, being nervous, trying to figure out when it's going to use the move. So we go for another protect. Well, we try to use another move, but we can only use protect. So here we're thinking about switching to somebody else just to see, just to stall basically to see when Destiny Bond is going to come out. So we end up throwing in Chloe, and a full restore comes out of nowhere. So now we're back to square one. Destiny Bond has still not been used, and I remember that I have Perish on with Chloe. So now we know that this bayonet has to come out eventually, or else it's going to die. And I guess we kind of did set it up. This was actually a bad move on my part now that I think about it, because if it doesn't come out and we and it uses Destiny Bond on the turn that it's about to die, or right before it dies, then whichever Pokemon was in would also die. But I guess I could probably switch anyway. For example, we know next turn is going to die, so here I probably could have switched. But I guess protecting there is good too, because I don't know if you can protect the Destiny Bond actually. But as you can see from my confusion, we killed it and never used it. So now at least we're rid of that anxiety of waiting for it. So now we know that we can just kill this one super quick and be done with this fight. Protect again. Yes, because I'm scared or whatever. And now I know I can't attack it because I use choice band, so I can't switch my moves. So I have to switch here, and I switch into Hoenn, and we take a Shadow Ball. Now, as you can see, all these attacks that I'm getting hit with are doing a lot of damage. So switching, to keep switching like this is hurting me. I guess, you know, after a fight we get auto healed anyway. So I know here there's only one last Shadow Ball I have to take before I can kill with Crunch now. And there we go. Our second fight is complete, man. We are down. Well, we have down 2 of the 4 Elite 4 members. So we're 3 fights away, man. 3 fights away from winning our first Nuzlocke of this 5-region Nuzlocke series. And it's kind of crazy because we could still go positive. If we win the next 2, then we'll end up having a 3-2 record for this Nuzlocke on this first attempt here. My goal is though to win all 5 in a row, but of course now that would require replaying the Kanto and Johto regions. But we'll just see where it takes us. I do have a idea of a series I want to do of a Pokemon challenge that I've thought up on my own, and I don't want to spoil it, so I'll save that for when I actually drop the first video on it. But I think you Pokemon lovers will enjoy it. But anyway, as y'all can see, our plan for Glacier is to use close combat with Ushio until we run into a Frostlass. Now, she has 2 Frostlass similar to how Fiobi had 2 bayonets. One of them has Destiny Bond again, but it doesn't have a Custap Berry, so it's a little bit easier to deal with, in my opinion. So whenever we come across a Frostlass, our plan is to switch into Manectric. But we should still be able to hit it at least once to gauge which one it is, because the Frostlass with Destiny Bond has a Focus Sash. So that's pretty much my plan for Glacier. We have Choice Scarf on Ushio still, so he should be faster and be able to sweep. So yeah, let's get into this fight. Alright, so we got Glacier here now. She starts off by throwing out a Wall Run. Now, our plan for Wall Run is, of course, to use close combat, as I stated before. Even though he's a little bit tanky, close combat should kill. Well, one shot, which, as you can see, it does. So we have one down now, and we have lowered our defense and special defense. But as I told y'all, we have the Choice Scarf on, so I know I can pretty much one-shot every one of her Pokemon except for the Frostlass with Focus Sash. So that's why we're switching, because we lower our defense and special defense, and we don't want to take a Thunder, for example, in that case, because you know it's going to do a lot of damage. Thick Fat only covers for Ice and Fire, so Thunder would be, of course, out of question. So we see here that that is not the Frostlass with Destiny Bond, so now we know that this one is. So as I told y'all, I know it has Focus Sash, so we can still hit it once and get it down to 1 HP. So that's what we do here by using a Flamethrower. I was hoping that maybe we could get a burn and then it could just die off this one turn, but we ended up getting hit with an Ice Beam and Frozen, which y'all know severely cost me a run last region, which was yes, very tragic. Jinx got a bunch of Ice Beams off that froze literally like 4 of my Pokemon, which, bro, it was insane. Y'all gotta watch that if you didn't. But we use a full restore and we hit it with a Flamethrower again to kill it. It did not Destiny Bond again. So to be honest, I'm not sure what was on these trainers' minds. The AI, I guess, just didn't see any use for using Destiny Bond, even though it had it. I guess it just wanted me to win, I guess, without losing anybody. So I ain't gonna complain, you feel me? I'm grateful, appreciate you. So as y'all saw, we ran through one of her Glalie. And we have the second and final one here, which is also her final Pokemon. And again, man, we one shot. So another Elite Four member down, and man, I'm feeling good about myself right here, right now, because we really haven't even had to use many Pokemon yet. So we're just gonna keep going and see what Drake has to offer. Yeah. All right, y'all. Done planning. This is the final battle before the champion. Now, based on Pokemon damage calculator and everything, I have a Choice Scarf, Salamence, Alpha, Moxie with Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw should be able to sweep. I don't want to use Outrage because it's going to confuse me and I'm going to have to waste a turn, or I use a full restore. With every kill with Dragon Claw, we should get +1 attack. And the only thing is, so Drake has a Flygon. Now both the Flygon are guaranteed 1-hit KO to Dragon Claw. If we get a Flygon first, well, either way, the only one I think that wasn't guaranteed is Salamence and Kingdra. If we don't get either one of those first, I think we're good. Because if we get a Flygon or Altaria first, even if we get Kingdra, it was like an 87% chance, 86, something like that. Alright, y'all. So as y'all can see, I was kind of going through my strategy for Drake and basically going over some base speeds and judging how much damage Dragon Claw would do for my particular EV and IV Salamence. And yeah, apparently I was gonna use Outrage, but I didn't want to waste a move on, well, a turn on using a full restore or something to heal confusion. So I judged that Dragon Claw would actually still one shot whoever came in first, which would trigger Moxie and basically be able to hopefully sweep his whole squad. So as y'all can see, we up to 3 now, and Dragon Claw is still doing work. We at +4 on Moxie, and man, this Destro, bro, Destro is a beast. So as y'all can see, man, we just swept this whole squad with one Pokemon. And obviously you have to take into account of items and everything. I made sure to thoroughly look at all that. But yeah, man, we did it. We beat Drake. So it's on to the champion, man. We're gonna see how it goes. Alright, y'all. Think we got the strat. It's the last fight, man, before we could go 1 and 2 on the series, man. So right now we got Wallace as a Melodic, Gyarados, Wailord, Tentacruel, Whiscash, and Ludicolo. Now for the Whiscash, I'm gonna try to use Clo for Solar Beam. I know Clo will be faster, so if we switch her in, she's gonna have to take an attack and then get the Solar Beam off. We should be able to sweep the top 4 with Pup. We have Pup with a Choice Specs. He should be faster than all of them. Tentacruel is the fastest one there. It has 100 base speed. Manectric has 105, so we should be good there. Ushio, we're gonna try to use for Ludicolo. Yes, I know it's not super effective, but we have Thick Fat, which if I have to switch into Ludicolo, I think it's gonna use Ice Beam. So that's why I'm saying using Ushio here, because a close combat should kill. We put Choice Scarf on him, so we could be faster than the Ludicolo. But yeah, I think that's all we need: Pup, Clo, and Ushio. So we're gonna see. I also do have, of course, the other ones in the back, but this should be game, man. Even if we lose somebody here, which I don't think we will, that should be our first win, man, on the Nuzlocke. So let's wrap it up, man. I ain't reading all that. Let's just get to it. Okay. Whiscash. I knew it. Okay. I knew this was gonna happen. That's why I said we switch into to Chloe. She's flying. It's gonna earthquake here. We're set up perfect. Expect this earthquake. Now he could switch out. He could switch out right here. But we're gonna find out. Okay, he did not. That's my first time seeing the solar beam animation. Actually, well, I should have seen it when the Houndoom did it on me, but we ain't gonna talk about that. All right, our attack failed here. We know that this Gyarados is going to Ice Beam. So we're gonna switch. Yeah, we're switching the pup. Yeah, switching the pup. Or Ice Fang. Oh, and it did static. Okay, that's perfect. Now, I had Thunder Wave on because when someone is paralyzed with the move Smelling, is it Smelling Salt? What's? Yeah, Smelling Salt. It doubles the power of it, Lucio. But we don't need to switch here, because Gyarados is 4 times weak to Thunderbolt, so we don't even have to use it. Hopefully, we don't have to use it for this fight. Okay, that's 2 down. That's 2 down, man. Milotic, Thunderbolt, dead. Should be. It's not. But it missed the Hydro Pump, baby. And see, that's why I've learned my lesson. I'm not using any attack that's not 100 accuracy. I'm not. I'm done doing that. If it's weaker, I don't care. We're using 100 accuracy moves here. Okay, here's the Ludicolo. We switch out. Does Ludicolo know? Yeah, it doesn't know what's that. Alright. Switching to Ucio. It could Giga Drain or Scold. It really could use whatever. Yeah, okay, Scold. It does have Swift Swim, but it's not raining, so let's just close combat. Okay, the Citrus Berry. Okay, it's fine. Okay, we know we're faster though because we have Choice Scarf. So we Drain Punch. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot. Well, either way, it's dead. Okay. Now we just have Wailord and Tentacruel left. Alright, Wailord. Wailord does know Self-Destruct and it has a Custap Berry. I may switch into nah. Let's just switch back into Pup. See if it's gonna self-destruct or not. Okay, Ice Beam. Okay, it didn't freeze as good. I think this one shots. Okay, that's perfect. I think we don't lose anybody here. We got a Tentacruel last. Tentacruel slower. It does not have any priority moves. Thunderbolt should kill. Let's go. Let's go. We won, baby. Hey, we ain't use no potions that match either. Let's get it, baby. Hey, the Pokemon you send in a battle, at times they dance like a spring breeze, and at times they struck like lightning. It was a light, yet sure-footed elegance that you led your Pokemon. Even I felt bedazzled by your masterful performance. Hey man, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, twin. And we got May here. D, there's some advice before you challenge the champion. Huh? What? Yeah. It's done already. Could it be that it's already over? Indeed it is. We got Professor Birch. D, what did I tell you, May? Didn't I tell you that you don't need to worry about D? D, you finally done it. When I heard that you defeated your own father at the Petalburg Gym, I thought perhaps you had a chance. But to think you've actually become the champion. Ah, yes. What become of your Pokedex? Here, let me see. Alright, let's just go ahead and speed this up. We did it, man. We won one finally. I'm confident now. Like, I was doing the hardcore, like, I ain't gonna lie, them hardcore ones with well, let me put it this way. First off, the last Nuzlocke, I was not EV training my Pokemon, which I see now you need to do. I wasn't EV training my Pokemon, so they wasn't at their full potential. These Pokemon are all EV trained, and I'm going to EV train the upcoming ones from now on. So next region, we may probably go back to not using heals in battle, but we're gonna EV train. So then we're gonna see how much of a difference that makes. But I don't know. I don't want to I just keep switching the rules though. But either way, man, let's go. We can get up to level 100 Pokemon now. Oh, my fault. I ain't mean to skip. We got that. Hey, Destro was a clutch, boy. Destro was going crazy. Ushio too. Ushio was going crazy. Armando, I really didn't even use 2020 that much. I don't think. I ain't really using that much. But y'all see it, man. We got the league champion, man. We lit. So look, now that's gonna do it for the video. As y'all know, we got the next region is it Unova? Forgot what it is, but if you enjoyed the video, man, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe for our first dub, man. You feel me? But that's gonna do it, y'all. And I love y'all, man. Be on the lookout for first off, we got the next region, and as y'all probably already seen, we got the Crimson Desert series that's done started up, man. So let's get into it, man. I hope y'all enjoy. We're doing big things, man, and I'ma holler at you, cuz. Peace.